Hello, I am Archivist Zarin, and welcome to my study. Today, we're going to be playing more Dark Souls 2. So let's see here. Jumping back into our save file. So last time, we just, leveled up a bunch. And I was gonna go and see what was past the doors of Pharos. Pharos? I don't know. Hard to know how to pronounce some of these fantasy names and all that. Especially because none of the characters have said it out loud how to pronounce it, so I don't really have anything to go on. But first we need to get past these guys again. Oh. And there's a fog gate right there. So we have to deal with all this. Isn't that just a... Why didn't I get invaded here previously? And the dog's still around, so... That is an issue, to be certain. Dog, can you not exist? Thank you. Why does this guy just have 2 crossbows? Why is this the build that this spirit has to be? Okay, Elephant Man, you can, you could choose to not be like this, and yet you are. And I do not appreciate it to any degree. Okay, I am lucky he did a long attack there. Alright, Gunthry, if that's your real name. Yeah, this is unfair. You're having to dance around the big dude while fighting. Yeah. That is very unfair. Cause like I can't kill the big guy while the other dude's just sniping me with the bow. And I can't kill the bow guy because the big dude can walk through the water faster than I can because he's bigger. So what even caused that guy to spawn? He wasn't in here last time. And now he's here every time. Alright then. Ain't that amazing? Of course. And I can't move while drinking, so that's just inevitable. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that to even get to the door. Maybe I should just run straight for the door and not care about the enemies. Because I mean, but then there'd be a fog gate on the door. I can't just leave while an invader's in here. And this time the dog's not even out of the way. That's just gonna go swimmingly for me. Okay. Dog's gone. And I'm gone. Alright. Yeah. How do I stop NPC invaders? Like, I haven't dealt with any of them up until this point. And it's not like I'm using a humanity or anything to become human, so it seems this game doesn't have an opt-in to invaders system like every other one does. It just kind of throws you into the thick of it with the invaders. But it's like, he himself doesn't seem like he'll be a big issue as long as I can get him alone. Which is probably why they put him in this room. Specifically to mess me up. Really, you just had to put up your shield. Oh, come on. Why do I have to have such a slow weapon? Well, I guess it's basically I just need to hit my head against this until I can beat the elephant guy with the bow guy on my back. And it might be because I'm playing offline now, because for whatever reason I couldn't connect to the Dark Souls 2 servers today. Does it send more NPC summons at you if you're not online? It seems really weird, but it's the only explanation I can think of for all this. Yeah, and he can just sit at a range and just fill me full of lead without having to worry about anything. Well, just gotta keep trying it, I suppose. I might just put replenishment on before I walk in there for a little extra security. Not that it does a ton, but maybe it'll help a little. Let's just use one of these. Ow. You know, it also is very weird their anti-Estus behavior in this game. Where it's like, they make the Estus so easy for everything in the game to punish. It's like they don't actually expect you to use the Estus. But of course the life gems I don't want to use either because they're a limited resource, so I've got to stop using those. But the Estus just makes you stand still for like 2 full seconds after, you know, it's like you can walk through the first portion of the animation, but not the second part, which is incredibly weird. Like, just let me walk through the entire thing. I don't understand. How did both of those miss? Yeah, this run's done. Yeah, if that dog gets toxic on you, there's no surviving that. Well, at least there's a bonfire right here, so I can just, you know, hit my head against this over and over without having to run back every time. And I didn't use the replenishment this time, of course. You know, these elephant guys are tough enough without range support. And of course my agility is still down at like 90, so nowhere near where I need to be for that. Of course. I'm getting slightly closer. If only I had like the rusted iron ring from Dark Souls 1, then the waist-high water wouldn't be slowing me down so much. And I could actually chase the dude down without having to worry about the elephant. Really? Okay, well this run's done. The dog just decided to be a bystander and not even get involved. And of course I keep forgetting to put replenishment on, which just does not help the situation. It seems like I can consistently get the heal off if I wait until just after he attacks. I need to try to keep in mind both of their attack timers, which is easier said than done. And I'm out of heals, so that's about it. The only way that I could beat this, possibly, is if I can get a heal off. Nope. Very close to getting one off, but not quite. So I need to remember to put replenishment on before the fight. I need to kill the dog on the first attempt, or else it's just going to toxic me. I need to beat the elephant guy before, you know, before I die, essentially. Great. Well, my replenishment is slowly regenerating my health. Yeah, that never works. There's just too much of a delay after the spell to actually be able to get that. So I just need to wait for the replenishment to do its work, I suppose. Nope. And, you know, this would be so much more bearable if I wasn't in waist-high water the entire time. And I would just try to stay on one of the islands, but I kind of need to keep moving to be able to avoid the archer guy. Especially because standing behind one of the islands is the best way to avoid the archer's attacks. That attack is so delayed. You know, this just proves my point that the zones in Dark Souls 2 are far harder than any of the bosses are. Because, I mean, I guess the Flexile Sentry or whatever had waist-high water in his boss room if you didn't kill him fast enough, but most of the time the boss rooms are, you know, navigable. Navigatable? Navigable? I don't know. I've never had to use that word in such a way. Yeah, like there, the elephant was wide open, but I knew that the archer guy was gonna be attacking again soon, so I couldn't just go in. It's very difficult because they're kind of covering each other's backs. There we go. How many quarrels did this guy bring? Finally, okay. Now we can finally open this door like I was wanting to do first thing. Yeah, sure. Oh, there's another one past here. Isn't that just great? Let's put replenishment back on just in case. Oh. There's a third lockstone. Where the heck is that? There's only 2 by the door. Oh, there's one up top. Alright then, so we can't go that way anyways until we find another lockstone. And find the way to get up into the upper rafters. Which I also am not sure how to do, but at the very least, that stupid invader's dead. I can take solace in that fact. Hope that guy doesn't jump down at me. That would be... Oh. Of course. I use all my lockstones on the main gate, and then I can't get past this area. Well, I guess it is called the Gates of Pharos, so... Of course, there'd be many of the Pharos gates in here. So, I suppose after all that, I can't really progress. So we're gonna just need to go somewhere else. Oh yeah, I can only teleport at the bonfire. This water is really annoying. Alright, where else can we go then? Finished this other than the pursuer boss, which I don't feel very confident in beating. We need a branch of yore to get further into the Lost Bastille. We could try and continue in the Tower of Flame, try to go kill the Ornstein ripoff boss. But then I need to fight through a dozen Hyde Knights. I think I got to this place by going through the Shaded Woods, so I think I've finished that. Could go back to the cops, even though... I mean, it's probably the best place to go right now, but... That place is tough with those... I don't even know what they are, the... goopy black weapon dudes. I don't even know what kind of weapon buff that is. Bleed? I don't know. But I guess they're kind of the same difficulty as the Hyde Knights, because I just kind of need to spam stab attack at them. Oh, and I need to hope that the big dude with the double weapons doesn't come after me. Because he just adds a whole nother layer of issues to this whole run. But if I kill these guys enough, they'll stop spawning. And then I can actually get to the boss efficiently. Yeah, and they get knocked too far away by my first attack for my second attack to land. So yeah, it's literally just stab attack over and over. It is what it is, I suppose. Not exactly a fun strategy, but... Hello, dude. You want to come down? Have I killed you enough? Do you stop spawning? No, he's still up there. Alright, I guess he's leaving me alone today. It's kind of interesting that the stab attack has like multiple layers of damage, that if you hit them solidly, they take full damage. But if you just kind of clip them, they don't. Dude, you good? Can't really get over to where you are, so. Well, let's go say hi to this guy again. See if we can't die once more. Okay then, well, apparently gravity is his weakness. Yeah, I don't remember how many times you have to kill someone for them to stop spawning. I think it's like, it's a high number, like 15 or something, isn't it? Okay, I was literally spam clicking, but I guess my character doesn't understand that click equals attack. This game is so buggy sometimes. Oh, now this guy wants to come say hi. But eventually they'll stop spawning. The only solace in this game. But it does suck that they completely removed my favorite pastime of just... Really? Really, you see me just because I'm up on top of the guardrail. But yeah, they completely removed my favorite pastime of just running past everything and getting to the boss so I can actually beat the boss. Alright, well this guy's stuck, which is a very good situation for me, seeing as how I didn't really want to fight him. There we go. And we just need to kill this guy. Really? I think the bridge is... There it is, okay. Hard when you're locked on to know where the bridge is. Alright, not too bad. You know, replenishment is great, but I kind of miss having 6 heals. You know, they're just very useful. Alright, let's try to pull this guy without getting the skeleton, too. Okay, so 2 stab attacks get rid of them rather readily. You know, let's get a replenishment going. Let's kill this skeleton, which I think is possible. Yeah, okay. Because, skeletons are very different between the Dark Souls games. Like, in Dark Souls 1, you need to kill the Necromancer to make them stop spawning. In Dark Souls 3, that you need to kill them like 2 or 3 times before they don't get back up again. But I guess here, you just kill them the once, and you're good. Alright, well, we need to get rid of these guys one at a time, as the message earlier said. Which is going to be a long journey through this area. Especially because I don't know this guy's attacks very well. Well, the whip one doesn't seem to be as bad. Alright, come here. I see another guy up there. I don't want to pull both of you. There we go. And after all of this, I get to try the boss. And if I die at the boss, I need to do all this again. Like 15 times. Oh, hi. I was looking at the other dude. So they seem to all have the same kind of 3-hit combo going. The whip guys also sometimes just don't attack you. So that's pretty efficient. Of course, now I've built up over 10,000 souls, so I don't really want to die, per se. Dude, are you... Do you ever come down? Do you only come down after I'm... Yeah, he only comes down after I've progressed past him. Because he hates me. There we go. Well, that's the easy part done. Dude, do you... Okay, I don't think he gets up. I was kind of worried he would get up once I walk past him and come after me, but doesn't seem like that's an issue, because nope, I was spot on. You see, after a while, you just kind of know what to expect from Dark Souls games. You know, just imagine the most douchey thing some game could do to you, and that's what Dark Souls is gonna try to pull. Alright, now this guy... He seems fun. He's between me and the fog gate. I hope he's one of those guys that gone after you beat him once. He can attack a lot, even with a very big weapon. Yeah, that guy's a bit out of my league. Certainly. He's got twice the range, twice the damage, and he's one-handing, meaning he has a shield as well. Not sure how I'm gonna deal with that. Unless I just wait, go invest a lot into faith, and then get lightning spears. That might make short work of him. But... Or possibly I could lead him away from the fog gate, and then just try to run past him with reckless abandon. And, you know, I would probably just avoid this place and come back later, but the issue is I don't know where else to go at this point. Nope. I was way out of range. Okay, so that guy's not too hard. You just need to bait out his attacks and then get him. I've also not been seeing really any enemies dropping Titanite, which, coming from Dark Souls 1, is very weird. Because, you know, in Dark Souls 1, everything dropped Titanite at a certain point. But here, I've only ever found it off of, like, out of chests and off of specific corpses around the environment. So I'm not sure exactly how to do that. Really? Yeah, we're leaving. Of course, he jumps down the cliff after me, so my heal does absolutely nothing. Dude, can you walk off like your friend did earlier? Yeah, this guy is not letting me heal at all. The second I do, he comes up and does this. You know, it's funny because in Morg's stream, whenever she's doing Elden Ring, we always joke about the thing where it's like, why didn't you just roll, bruh? Come on, man, just roll. Why didn't you roll? But it's funny because that is actually exactly how my brother is whenever I'm playing Dark Souls. Like, not in an insulting way to him, but that his advice does feel like that sometimes, where it's like, okay, Alex, how do you beat this attack? How do you roll around this attack? And he's just like, just roll it. Why didn't you roll sooner? And it's just like, you told me to just roll. It's like, yeah, you just roll. I don't see the issue. Like, come on, man, you gotta give me more to work with than that. You can't just roll, you know. There's more nuance to it, right? Most of the time he's like, no, yeah, you just roll. So yeah, even if I had him here to try to help me beat this section, he'd most likely just tell me that I should just roll sooner, man. He hit you, why didn't you roll sooner? And then I roll sooner and then I get hit still. And he's like, no, then you rolled too soon, my guy. Why are you doing that? Just get the timing right, dude. Just do everything perfectly. What's the issue? I don't see the problem. But yeah, that's basically that kind of commentary is what I had to deal with when I first was introduced by him to Dark Souls games. That was basically how I learned the game, was him saying, just roll, bruh. Just fight the enemy, my dude. I don't see the issue. Like here, he'd probably just be saying, it's a simple 3-hit combo. You can easily, you know, avoid it if you know what he's doing. Just, it's 3 hits. Just remember that, come on. And that's kind of what I'm telling myself, because now my way of learning Dark Souls is to basically hear him in my head. Also that was a 2-hit combo, so I think the method doesn't work. Also, why did they all spawn in? That is against the rules. Yeah, we're running back to the bonfire. This is not gonna... Unless they all walk off the... Nope, none of them walked off the bridge. I mean, if they even let me get back to the bonfire, because they're pretty much faster than I am, so... The bonfire might be turned off by the time I get back to it. Okay. Managed to make it back. Just barely. Yeah, I don't know why all 4 of them decided to spawn in that time. That guy's still there, he just didn't bother to come down. I'm just waiting for one of these times these enemies will stop spawning. Eventually. But while they made it almost a necessity to wait for enemies to despawn, it's also incredibly annoying, as I was expressing last time, where it's like, even if you find like a really good farming spot, the enemies will just stop spawning there after a while. And the only way to avoid that is to go into the Champions Covenant. And that makes everything spawn indefinitely, but also makes enemies harder, as far as I know. I'm not too familiar, but it seems kind of like BS to me. bridge. Hard to know where that bridge is. There we go. You guys just like, would you care for a life gem in these troubling times? I mean, it's good that I'm getting them without having to pay out the nose for them, but I still am not a fan of the life gem system. Just like the blood vial system in Bloodborne. Was never really a fan of that one either. It's just like, oh, you died 3 times in a row and used up all your healing? Well, too bad. Now you're gonna need to sit back and farm weaker enemies in an earlier zone for like 20 minutes so you can get all your blood vials back. It's like, why would you make me do that? Because yeah, my idea of Dark Souls is just consistently being able to hit your head against something until you beat it. And to constantly make someone, like, go back and redo an area they've already been and they've already beaten just to farm materials seems very antithetical to the entire premise of Dark Souls, to me, you know? Like, I guess there's always things in Dark Souls that are gonna make you farm, like, in Dark Souls 1, trying to upgrade all your weapons and armor requires a lot of Titanite farming, but at least that's like an optional thing. It's like, you know, personally, I don't really see healing as optional, though I suppose some Dark Souls masters would probably say it is. Yeah, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do about the dude at the doorway. Because, like, half of me wants to fight him. The other half of me knows that I'm outclassed by him in, like, every single regard. So how am I supposed to fight him? But I don't think he respawns, which is the one, like, light at the end of the tunnel, I suppose. So if I kill him once, he's gone for good. Hopefully. Maybe I can lure him back onto this bridge and have him fall through one of the holes? That would be a good play. First I need to get rid of these guys. Come on, stand up. Because I don't want them interrupting my quality time with the big enemy. Yeah, I don't think I can really hit them until they get up here. Because my weapon doesn't exactly swing downwards. Alright, dude, you wanna come follow me way out onto this rickety bridge? With your heavy armor? And you're hopefully not being able to track me around gaps? Like this one? You wanna come over here? Wanna come, maybe do a jumping attack right before this hole so that... No? Okay. He's not falling for it. Literally. Yeah, and he's just guarding, so I can't really hit him during him backing away. Oh, you're approaching me? Yeah. That's not working well. My regeneration isn't... And it's gone. So let's just heal up. And I guess we just need to... Maybe if I can get him down here to the point where he just starts backing up slowly, maybe then I can run past him. And reach the fog gate before he does. Ow. Okay, there goes another heal. Let's just use a limited use life gem. Alright, dude, don't attack me, please. Yeah, you just keep sitting down there, doing your thing. I'm gonna be going through this fog gate. Yeah, you're totally not gonna backstab me in. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to avoid that guy every time I attempt the boss. Which, I am not confident enough to say that I'll beat the boss first try, for sure. Especially because it really throws you straight into it. And I do think these respawn. I could really use a shield in this area. Hey, look, loot. Oh no. Stop staggering me. Yeah. Yeah, so the loot, I guess, is just a chance for the skeletons to chain stagger you. But the skeletons don't die permanently because there are necromancers in there, apparently. So we're going to need to not only get past the skeletons, but then kill the necromancers and stay out of the main hallway when the boss is coming through. And if I remember what I've seen of the boss, I think that's only phase 1. Like, it gets harder after you've beaten the hallway phase of it. I don't know. I sure hope it doesn't. Because, you know, that's BS enough as it is. Maybe I should just kill this guy. Oh, poison. He just doesn't care about me, so I might as well leave him alone. I don't know why, it's just like a 50-50 whether or not that guy actually cares to kill you or not. Really? Okay, then. So it's a 50-50 plus a secret bonus option 3. Which is he doesn't care about you, but then he does. Which I don't know what causes that, but it's BS. Well, he's dealt with. That's one kill closer to him not respawning. Hello? I mean, I'm already doing this run 50 times. I don't need you wasting my time, Mr. Enemy. Especially with all your stupid jumps. See, now he's wasting even more time because I need to back up and heal. Of course, he's gonna catch up to me before this is done. Oh, but I made it far enough away that he went defensive. That's very good. And he blocked it? What is that? Okay, so he's stuck up there, so I can heal. Yeah, I really need more miracles that I can actually do stuff with. Hello? Yeah. So he decides to sit in an area and not patrol anymore. So I'm forced to go and activate the skeleton. Isn't that just charming? Really? This skeleton is my least favorite thing right now. Because, like, he was going all defensive as if he was going to walk back to his spawn point, and then he just didn't, and came up behind me as I was trying to loot and heal. That is not what one calls sportsmanship, Mr. Skeleton. Back to this guy, hoping that he doesn't randomly call all his friends to join in, like he did that one time. I'm not sure what caused it, but he seems to just do it randomly. And he's jumping. There we go. One more down. Yeah, the time that I got furthest in this game was I was using sorceries and I got all the way up to here. Of course, I took a completely different route to get here because this game has a million different ways you can get around. So this was probably the third boss I killed, like I killed the giant and the dragon rider and then this guy. But yeah, this is the boss that made me stop playing, because just the path to it was so full of these guys that I couldn't attempt the boss multiple times without spending like 10 minutes each time just getting to him. And that just was not very interesting to me, so I stopped playing at that point. But this time I'm streaming it, so I can't just stop playing. Alright then. I'm out of healing spells, so I need to use one of my Estus to recover this health. Yeah. Now we gotta wait for these guys to stand back up, because I can't really hit them down there. Oh, I can almost hit him, because the bridge kind of angles up here. There we go. And there I go. Yeah, those enemies are like the least dangerous, but the most annoying, because they just take forever to actually stand up. I don't want to aggro the big guy before those guys are out of the way. Maybe I should like re-equip my mace for those guys, because the mace can actually swing downwards. You know, it's a novel idea. I see this guy inherited the worst attack in all of Dark Souls 1 from the little hollow guys, which is the attack where he just swings wildly with no rhyme or reason. And you know, it's a shame that this whole run is just to try to kill a boss, because that means that I can't go and spend my souls. Because these guys give a lot of souls. This would actually be a good soul farming spot. If these guys weren't such huge a-holes, essentially. Did the guy just run off a cliff? Where'd he go? Alright then. I need to save my heals so I can actually get to the boss with them. Might as well go kill the skeleton over here. Start making it so he never respawns again as well. Alright, at the start of this, let's use our replenishment. Hopefully that'll carry us through at least 2 of these guys. And of course the tree saved him. Alright, next. I can serve whoever's next in line. Yeah, the whip guy is probably the only annoying attack of them is their like jump kick thing, which I still don't know how to see coming, but I gotta kill this guy quick, 'cause this guy's coming. Got him down easy enough. Okay, I think it's just when he's running at me with no rhyme or reason and not building up to any other attack. I think that is the indicator that he's gonna try his jump kick. But I'm not sure, because I've only seen it the one time now, so. Yeah, no, he didn't walk at me at all there. He just kind of spontaneously ran into it. Of course, I guess that might have just been because he was in range already, but it doesn't really help me predict when they're going to do it. Now for these guys, let's see about using a different weapon. Let's see. The mace swung downwards, I think. Yeah. Let's see, can you... I should probably grab the souls first, but... just because I should doesn't mean I will. Yeah, it may swing downwards, but it does not aid in... it does not aid in actually hitting those guys, sadly. So I suppose we're stuck just waiting for them. Which, you know, just makes each attempt that's already arduous enough even longer. There we go. Now to juke this guy again, I might as well put replenishment on. So I'll definitely need that for the boss. Alright, dude. You want to come follow me way out onto this bridge where you can't come back and get me? Come here. Ow. I might be able to beat him to the door. Yes, there we go. What? I was firmly inside the cubby. How the heck did that hit me? Yeah, I have no idea how to get through that boss. Because, I mean, if he can hit me inside the cubbies, how does that make any sense? You know, I thought the entire trick of the boss was you're supposed to be inside the cubbies when he comes around. but maybe not. Yeah, nothing has stopped spawning yet, so we're still just waiting on that. That's like the only way that we're ever gonna beat this boss, is if we just everything in between us and the boss just doesn't spawn. And then we can actually attempt the boss more than once every few tries. Really? Where the heck did that guy come from? It's like I've seen him pop up a few times, but I never know where he comes from. That guy's one hit. And they just drop cracked red eye orbs, which is not at all what I need. See, these guys, they at least drop life gems, which in some contexts could be useful, but the big dudes, they just drop the red eye orbs, which I absolutely do not need. Let's try this again. You know, these guys sort of remind me of the Rot Knights. No, Clean Rot. Yeah, it was in Elden Ring, Clean Rot Knights, I believe was their name. But it's just they're kind of tall, lanky, and at least the one variant of them has the long weapon, the pole arm weapon. Of course, these guys don't throw giant, you know, rings of light at you, which is a plus. That's only a 2. Come on, man. If you don't do the 3-shot attack, I can't know when you're available to be hit. You barely got him there. He was about to jump away, which is very annoying of him. I wonder if the staff guys can do the jumping attack as well, and they just haven't yet. Or if that's a whip variant only attack. Alright, well that guy actually dropped his weapon. I appreciate that. You can probably sell it somewhere for the big bucks. We survived that. Alright, well hopefully my replenishment fixes all that damage he did. Now it's time to play the waiting game again. Might as well run past both of them, get them both standing up. Maybe save us a minute. Now for this guy again. You know, maybe once all the other enemies stop respawning, maybe I'll actually try killing this guy a few times. Because as of right now, it's just not worth it. Because all the effort, all the effort I have to go through just to get to him is not really worth the effort it would take to come back just to die to him over and over. Dude, I need you to not practically one-shot me and actually follow me down the bridge. Because if you don't follow me down the bridge, I can't go through the door and I can't die to the boss again. Which would be very unfortunate. Alright, let me just grab this, but I'm actually going to try to run to the next cubby here. Hopefully that... Yep, gave the horse enough time to go through there. You look like... Ow. Okay. So those things don't die to 2 hits, and their skeletons are back up within an instant. Oh, because the carriage doesn't actually kill the skeletons fully. I mean, the carriage one-shot me. I wonder, was I just at low health when the carriage one-shot me? Could I actually survive a hit from the carriage, you think? Because if I could, that changes quite a lot. Really? How many times do I have to kill these guys before they just stop appearing? That's like the only light at the end of the tunnel here. And you know, I would just stop attempting this and go somewhere else, but... I mean, I can't really do that unless I have 12,000 souls spare to buy a branch of yore from the merchant. Because I need another branch of yore to continue in the Lost Bastille. And who knows, maybe that is even just like a side room that just has some loot in it. I don't even know if that's like blocking me from continuing the entire zone. So this might literally be the only way that I can go right now. Of course, this guy's here from who knows where. Alright, we'll wait for him. There we go. Yeah, so maybe this time I won't even go into the boss and I'll just try to kill these guys to save up some souls. Try to get that branch of yore, go into Lost Bastille, because this isn't really going anywhere anytime soon. Like, I don't have the damage to kill the necromancers in a timely fashion. So how am I ever gonna get past that portion of the boss if those skeletons just never stop reviving? I pressed the wrong button. But if it's possible to roll past the boss or even just tank one of its hits, that opens a lot more options. I thought that was going to be a 2-hit. I need to not assume that something's going to be a 2-hit because it is much more likely... Hey, they do have a jump attack. It's much more likely to be the 3-hit. Even though there's... At the beginning of the combo, it doesn't seem to be any clear indication of which one it's going to be until they wind up for the 3rd hit. So, no winning that situation unless you just play it safe. Oh? These guys stopped spawning. I guess we finally killed them enough times that they decided not to come back. Which means pretty soon here, this guy will probably start not respawning. Is that the torch guy that keeps following me? Maybe. There we go. Alright, this guy actually saw us right away. But if I manage to get my souls back and kill everyone here, I might have the 12,000 needed for the branch. And then I can go do that and stop hitting my head against these guys. Great. The gang's all here. Yeah, there is no opening when it comes to all of that. Ugh. I don't know how I'm alive. By all accounts, I shouldn't be. Could some of you fall off that bridge, please? No? Okay. Well, I need to drag... Maybe I can drag them over to the ladder? Okay, somehow made it up the ladder, which gives me time to heal. Can they come up ladder? No. But I'm not sure how I'm gonna get down. I keep feeling like someone's gonna come up behind me. Well, there's a guy come down sometime. At least I got a heal off there. And I did get a few hits in, so most of these guys should be at least injured. There we go. Of course, they're inside my bonfire room. That is a breach of contract, I must say. You know, the Dark Souls contract that enemies aren't supposed to be inside the bonfire rooms. Well, I still don't have 12,000 souls, so I need to keep moving. Someone else died somewhere. Not sure how that occurred, but alright. Yeah, I'll take it. Did I kill the skeleton? Yeah, I did. And while that worked out rather well, I don't think that's going to be my strategy from here on. I think that's a bit too risky. That heavy attack takes too much stamina. I can never roll after it. Don't do your jump attack. Okay, thanks. Still not full health, but close enough, I suppose. And we also need a replenishment on top of that, just to get our health back. And we almost have the souls required. We still have a few heals left. Maybe I can try to kill the red dude. And this guy got me killed last time I managed to get him. But I'm a glutton for punishment, so let's try to do that. Okay. Oh, he's not here? Where'd the big dude go? Maybe the game sensed that I was close to just giving up on the whole thing and was like, "Yeah, we'll give you a freebie." All right, so how am I gonna beat the necromancer guy? Because 2 hits wasn't enough to kill him, which means, and the skeletons, they come back pretty quickly, even if I do fully kill them. Maybe the plan is I go out, I hit each of the skeletons once, so they're within 1-shot range of the chariot, and then I get into a cubby at the last moment, the chariot kills the 3 skeletons, and then I have the entire chariot's round before I need to hide again. Maybe I can kill the necromancer in that time. We'll see how that goes. First step. Damage these guys. Get inside the cubby. I didn't damage one of them, so... I need to get in here. How the heck? Yeah, how does that chariot hit me when I'm clearly inside the cubby? They really need to make those cubbies a bit bigger so you can actually be securely in there, because it seems like if you're not in the perfect position inside the cubby, it'll just hit you no matter what. This guy still does respawn? Yeah. But we're getting closer to not having any enemies between us and the boss. Hey, big dude, you want to die? I hope so. This is the most annoying attack that he has. And this guy's still here, so yeah, we're still probably a few attempts away from any of these guys not being in our way. Sadly. And Torch Guy decided to be here this round. Hey, but now I have 2,000 souls, and inside the boss room I left 10,000. Not that I can really escape after grabbing them. Do I have Homeward Bones? Do those exist in this game? Yeah, they do, okay. So in theory, if I go in and get my souls back, I could use a Homeward Bone and escape and buy the Branch of Yore with all those souls, and then just never have to be here. At least, not for a while. I'm probably gonna need to come back here eventually, but... Of course, most likely this boss is probably an optional boss. So in theory, in like the grand scheme of things, I might not even need to kill this. But I do need to kill it to get a few more levels. Because everywhere else I could think of going is even tougher than this place is, so... Or requires one of the branches. Because the Lost Bastille actually wasn't all that tough. Other than, I mean, they had a private pursuer boss in there, which is not exactly preferable, but overall the Bastille wasn't difficult. Just out of range. Alright. That guy wasn't too big an issue. But yeah, it really sucks because all these souls that I'm losing are just being thrown straight into the meat grinder. Because... Really, you're just gonna keep spamming that, huh? Because it's like I can't really get these souls back in any way. And these enemies are gonna stop spawning, meaning I can't farm them for souls later. Let's put replenishment on. That should heal me all the way back up by the time I get past these two losers. And is the red guy now there again? No. I don't know what... Like, this game is confusing. Usually when there's an enemy, there's actually an enemy there permanently. But this guy just disappeared after a while. I don't know what caused that. Okay, so it was working well to attack the skeletons and then hide in the cubby, but I could only get 2 of them before the chariot came around, which left 1 to attack me while I was fighting the necromancer, which was not at all preferable because I kind of need the necromancer dead well within time so I can actually just situate myself in the cubby in a proper enough manner that will make it so the boss doesn't hit me. Because for whatever reason, being inside the cubby isn't enough. So let's go try that once more. Okay, so I can survive 1 chariot hit, evidently. But I kind of need these guys to be down. The chariot. Okay. That is further than I've ever gotten. I do wonder if the necromancer respawns. It would be quite unfortunate if they do. Oof. Where the heck is the necromancer? Okay, here you are. Come on, chariot, get him. Thank you. Okay. What was that? I think he parried. Did he parry me? Oh no. In the hole. I assume these skeletons aren't getting back up after they are fully killed. Ow. Alright, they broke through That's not preferable. Run. Oh gosh. Now there's a ledge. Why is there a ledge? Ow. Life gem, do more. Life gem's not doing more. Okay. I do hope this is like permanent progress, so if I come back in here, this guy will just be at this phase, which would make life really easy. All my times fighting the tree sentinel has prepared me for this. Ow. Ah, tree sentinel doesn't do that. He definitely does that, though. Can you do your breath attack? Oh, there's a cliff. I completely forgot that, for whatever reason, half of the entire place burned down. Or is there always a cliff there? Because I assumed that the fog gate that I was next to was the one that I entered through. But maybe that's the exit? So is this like a horseshoe design with a gap in the middle, which is why I can't go right? I mean, I've just been going to the left out of instinct, not, or really it's just the first direction I thought to go. But maybe the gap is on the right, and so that gap doesn't appear in second phase, it's just always there. I'm not sure. Yeah, my guy just decided to take a 6 or 7 second nap, that's fine. You know, that's another thing that I do very much like about Elden Ring, is it seems to have the shortest amount of time that you're sitting on the ground after you get knocked down. Which makes a lot of sense, because in Elden Ring, enemies' attacks come out a lot faster, so if you were on the ground for as long as you are in this game, you would end up having, like, 7 different attacks go by while you're just resting. But it is very annoying when, in this game, you get knocked over and you're stuck down there for a good, at least 3 seconds. And it's just like, sure, nothing else can hit me in this duration, but can I please continue gaming? You know, I don't need a break, you know? What was that? Excuse me? Would you like to explain yourself, game? Oh, come on. Yeah, so apparently jump attack doesn't have anything to do with actually jumping. I think what happened there was I pressed forward and strong attack at the same time, and it did that. Which is weird, because there is a separate jump button for this game, just like Elden Ring. So I assumed that a jump attack would include actually jumping, but I don't know. I try not to use jump attacks anyways, because while they look fancy, they leave you wide open. I'm not a fan of that. But the first one of these guys stopped spawning, so that is a plus to a degree. meaning just a few more dozen tries and maybe everyone here will be gone. Then I'm just free to go straight into the boss room as Miyazaki intended. Yeah, but once again, I really hope that the boss actually stays at second phase and I don't have to go through the whole sprinting around with the skeletons and everything again, because that... I got very lucky to be able to get past that the first try. Actually, I don't even need to kill those guys if this... If they're the red guy isn't here, so... I don't know why I keep doing that. Uno mas? Apparently they're programmed to just sit in the cubbies as well if... Okay, I'm just gonna wait for another try. Did I hear... Did I hear a skeleton get up? I better not have. Ugh. Cubby. Thank you. Alright, and so then this guy was on the right here. And there's a lot of skeletons. Hey, Chariot, could you come around again? Oh, thank you. That should at least knock them down. I just need 3 good hits on this guy. Which I can do in a... I should be able to do in a row. What the heck? Okay, might as well just wait here. The Necromancer's dead. All the skeletons are dead. Now, all I need to do is not fall off a cliff. Because that... It usually puts a damper on the mood, you know? Might as well grab these while this guy, What the heck was that? Okay. He was practically stopped by the time. Yeah, let me grab my souls here. Oh gosh, what are you doing? What are you doing? That was hard to tell what was happening there. Please let me get this off. Okay, thank you. He's just doing breath attacks right now. Not really anything to worry about. What are you doing? I'm not back there. Oh, I am back in front of here. Okay. Things are going well. And there we go. Alright. I think with that, I have beaten every single boss in this game that I have seen myself previously. And we are entirely in new territory. I'm gonna run back around this entire thing and just make sure there's no loot sitting around somewhere. Because there were corpses along the way that I kind of just ignored half of them because it was a giant chariot coming after me. Alright, it seems to be the only one. Alluring skull, not really useful, but alright. I think that's it. Okay, well, we'll walk out the other end of this boss room and see what is beyond. Because, yeah, I have no idea. Here we go. And there's a bonfire. Nice. Well, it only took an hour and 30 minutes, but we have officially made progress. Oh, and there's a dude here. Hi, I didn't see you first time.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, you trot long home. This place won't be any fun. Not for you.
Yeah, all right.
What is it? Oh,
Okay, he just says the same stuff. I'm gonna go back to Forest of the Giants and buy the branch from the weird lady. And then I guess we'll explore the Lost Bastille a bit more.
I knew you'd be back.
Let's see. Yeah, is that this? Yeah. Oh, and she also has a lockstone. Might as well buy that too.
Thank you. But some
And actually,
take these if you want them.
nice. She laughs a lot.
Lonely.
I mean, I've noticed a lot of people in Dark Souls games laugh a lot. I'm not exactly sure why. Does that put me? Yeah, that puts me into the next rolling weight, which is unfortunate. Because I would like the extra souls. By however much percent that is. Yeah, that's really heavy, so none of these other rings are going to be able to offset it. I'd have to do something like getting rid of my gloves. Yeah, I could go down to the prisoner's gloves. Reduce my protection a little bit, but I'm still under 70%, so still have my decent rolling. Which I still don't really know. Maybe that's just recovery time after the roll? Because I know the iframes are dictated by agility, so... let's see if we can talk to the blacksmith. Just in case... Just in case I found some more, Titanite that I hadn't noticed. No. Need 3 large shards. Hey, but at least I can upgrade my armor. Should I go with the Hide Knight set? It looks pretty good, all things considered. Why does this have strength scaling? Do certain armors scale with stats? I mean, if they do, that's pretty cool. But I think the Hide Knight set is a solid choice. And having more defense without increasing my weight anymore would be a nice thing. Alright, well, hi lady.
Bearer of the curse. See, less.
Okay. Now I can get a few more levels here. And let's see. We wanted some adaptation. If we put everything in adaptation. Yeah, it's like 5 levels, and we'd be getting a few agility. I need to get the agility up for sure, but... Okay, let's... just put 4 into strength, because not only will that up my weapon damage significantly, but it'll also make it so it's possible for me to one-hand it. And then I probably want at least probably 20 vigor. So let's do that. We'll raise my endurance and vigor a bit, maybe my vitality to increase my equip load, and then we'll go to adaptation. Because I mean, the rolling, it's kind of sucky, but I'm doing rather fine with it so far. As I think I mentioned earlier, you really only need that one first frame. As long as you roll right as the attack is about to hit you, you just need the one frame of invincibility. Let's head back here. I know I have the Fragrant Branch and the Lockstone, so I could go back to either the Doors of Ferris or the... wherever that other place was, but I wanted to explore here first. Though, there doesn't seem to be anything. Is this guy really all that's here?
What is it? Ah,
And he says nothing new. Invisible wall? Or illusionary wall, as it were. Because they're, you know, they're not exactly invisible. Maybe I go over here? Is this the secret? Well, there is something here. Not something useful, but it's something. And there's no walls. Okay. So yeah, this is literally just a dead end. I guess that boss was optional indeed. Well, let's go to the Bastille and see if we can't make our way past the statue and see what's on the other side. It's a crazy dude. Yeah, he's still crazy. I was hoping those dogs wouldn't hear me, but they very much did. Well, that worked out. Where's the pyromancer supposed to be up here? I don't know, certain enemies just don't spawn in. It's really weird. Like, generally Dark Souls games are pretty good about having their enemies be where they're supposed to be, you know? But I guess Dark Souls 2 just sometimes has enemies call out sick. Because I certainly didn't kill him enough times to stop him from spawning. Alright, dude. Let me pass. Is he an enemy? Seems to be. I swear, if that said it was locked, I would be so upset. Oh, shoot. I am not very happy about the situation I am currently in. Man, these guys' AI is annoying. And of course they have longer range than I do, so... We'll get our replenishment on, and check what's up in this area. I saw some enemies coming from here, but... Oh gosh, there's more of them. You guys come out here so I can deal with you properly. Ah, okay. They dealt with themselves, which is very nice. Just a guy in prison. 2 guys in prison, okay. I'll deal with you guys in a minute. But let's break the rest of these pots and see if anything's down here. Any secrets? No. I just destroyed someone's prized pot collection. Alright. Well, let's before we go downstairs, let's check what this hallway is about, because I'm fairly certain downstairs might be the way forward. Well, there's some explosive barrels here, so if they hit this, it should explode. And that would be an easy way to get rid of them. Yeah. Alright then. They just run away. Ow. Of course, I cling off of everything and they do not. Oh my sweet goodness. Yeah, I was wondering where the other guy went. Didn't look like a big enough cell for both of them, but I guess there's just a big hole in the floor. Alright then. So that's one way I could go. Can I open any of these? Doesn't seem so. Ooh, radiant life gems. Another object for me to hoard and never use. What are the chances that there's a boss after this fog wall? Not great. But not 0. Oh no, it's this boss. I've never met this boss myself. I have certainly heard of them. Oh gosh. I also remember I'm not supposed to jump down here immediately. Okay. Yeah, the non-zero chance that there was a boss there was a 0% chance with a 1 and a 0 in front of it. So that is unfortunate. Let's speedrun our way up to there again. Because I think I can just kind of run past most of these guys. Oh, but this guy's back. Well, welcome back, dude. How was your vacation? Why does this door close every time? That is incredibly annoying. Really? Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to just kill all these guys painstakingly every single time I come through here. Ow. Alright, back to the boss room. Hopefully I can drink up. No, I can't even drink. And they probably won't even let me through the boss wall. Hey, they did. Okay. That was our first mistake. Okay, bye. Are you gonna jump back up here? Ow, okay. Save me, life gem. Nope. Life gem most certainly did not save me. Their attack patterns are kind of annoying. They have like just enough delay that they don't attack right as any other enemy would. They have like an additional second delay on their attacks. And their attacks come out very quickly in, like, the way that... I mean, they have, like, really long range, is what I'm saying. Because they're spindly enemies, and they have long arms and even longer weapons. Yeah, and this run is really annoying because I have like a million enemies to run through, and I need to open this door every time. Which is really weird. You would think it would stay open. I guess I could give this the Huntsman Cops treatment and just try to like kill these guys 50 times until they stop spawning, but that is not preferable. And maybe I should have gone down the ladder, because maybe down the ladder has a shortcut that leads up to the boss, because having to go through all this every time is a bit inhumane. Of course. So I think the plan is get these guys to come out here. Then I head down this way. Get them all to congregate down... Oh, hi, Pyromancer guy. I see you're joining in on the fun. If I can just get most of them down here, and I can run past that guy, hopefully. Try to heal up here. Nope, not happening. And then I'm going down here. Just to check to see if there's some kind of a... Oh, hi. How did you get here? I did not see you from the other direction. Oh my gosh, these guys can teleport. How are you not dead? It's supposed to only take 2 hits to kill you guys. Hacks, I say, hacks. Now, it is interesting... Oh, this just leads down the stairs. Okay. So I suppose if I come in here, run all the way down the stairs, and then... go up the Oh, hi, Pit of Death. Yeah, so if I immediately head down the stairs from that main room and then up the ladder, it'll be a shortcut straight into the boss. Which is much easier than the route I was taking previously. Let's get a replenishment going. Let's try this again. Man, they got a lot of health. I mean, each one individually doesn't have a lot of health, but they have a lot of health collectively, with there being 3 of them. Ugh. Ow. We're almost 1/3 of the way there. Ow. And we're dead. Yeah. And then we're probably going to need to fight 2-on-1 for the rest of the fight. So, if I can't beat even the one dude, how am I going to beat the other 2? You know, I keep knocking that barrel down, hoping it, like, hits the dogs at the bottom, but I never hear it explode. So, past the guards. Open the door. I don't know who keeps closing it, but... And then we head down here. Down here. Not out the death door. Past that guy, up the ladder. And straight into the boss room. They're right behind me, aren't they? Okay. Ow. Please let me drink. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me drink again? Nope. Asking too much. Let me drink a third time. And he just falls off, okay. Let's see where he jumps up. And he jumps up more appropriately. No stamina. Oh. Ow. Okay. Now that guy's coming after me. Let's see if we'll see what kind of healing we can get off before he gets here. Oh gosh. I was like, I wonder how close he is to coming up here. And right as he walks or jumps up. That was both bad and good timing. Oh no. Now they're both up here. And I couldn't do anything. Alright, maybe I need to kill the first guy up here and then beat both of them down there, but I don't really like going down there because I just take some unnecessary fall damage every time. But I don't know how I'm going to beat both of those. Because doing any significant amount of damage in between the attacks of just one of them was bad enough, but having to take into account both of their attack timers is just gonna be horrible. At least we have a consistent way of getting there, unlike in the cop's place. Dude, you want to do an attack? Thank you. I love how you can sprint up ladders in this game. That is like probably, out of all my complaints about Dark Souls 2, that is probably the one thing. This was not a good idea. The one thing that I have to say is like a marked improvement over Dark Souls 1. You know, and they really should have added that in the remaster of Dark Souls 1. Like, I don't know what they were doing. Just like, is it really a remaster if you don't make it so you can sprint up ladders? I'm out of stamina. Whoa. Luckily, there's like, this guy attacks high, and I'm short comparatively. Oh, ow. You want to do another attack so I can capitalize on it? There we go. Let's heal up. Now it seems the first one's going to jump up here first. That will give me a very good opportunity to get a few hits in before the second guy gets here. Ow. But once the second guy gets here, yeah, I'm gonna need to escape. And even though they can jump back up there, I certainly cannot, so... Hey, at least I can actually outrange them now. You know, up there, it's like I needed to dodge. I can't just kind of... Oh gosh, but they have longer range abilities too now. Never punished, okay. What is that? Okay, them having more space to work means that they also pull out some new abilities. Evidently. This was a mistake. Never punished, though. Never punished. Punished a lot. Okay. Don't let it rip. Don't Beyblades let it rip on me. Please. Aww. Yeah, their Beyblade attack is deadly. Luckily, it seems like it knocks you down every time, so you might not be able to get hit by it multiple times. But still, that's like... If you're not a good distance away from them, that's just a guaranteed knockdown. But yeah, that strategy seems to be working. We just need to get the first guy dead up in the higher area, then wait for the second person to come up, do as much damage as is humanly possible, and then jump down and face both of them in the larger arena. And even though there's multiple things that could go wrong on my way through here, nothing too devastatingly bad has happened thus far. I seem to even be able to cast replenishment before going through here. Yeah, because they don't come all the way over here. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no, wait, he jumps back up here, doesn't he? Just need to not be next to where he jumps up. Hello? Ugh. Just gonna get a heal right here while he's lollygagging. Oh, now that I was somewhat confident that I had spaced it out correctly, but not as confident as I probably should have been. This guy's gonna jump up. I want to be as close as possible so I can get 2 hits in. Oh. Okay. Ow. And off I go. Hey, my souls are right here. Okay, that has a lot of range. I'm gonna go over here, where there's not you guys. Ow. And run. Alright. Back in it. Oh no. Back out of it, back out of it. Hey, double hit. Nice. You guys not Beyblade? Not in front of the children. I've never seen that before, and I do not like it. Things that are new are scary to me. I do not appreciate scary things. Alright, so I guess they can throw away their shield to do an attack. Which does not seem worth it to me, but, you know, go off, I guess. Okay, but their shield does sometimes protect them, so I guess it's overall a benefit to me if they lose it. I need to keep the other one in mind. Alright, he's just doing that. Giving me an opening. Jump attack. Ugh. We all miss. Okay. Yeah, it was just a redo for everyone. Drinky drinky. Last Estus. Aw, 4 hits worth of damage. Very, very nice. Oh, come on. You know, if their health bars had been switched, I would have beaten them right there. I like how their shields just embed in whatever they throw it at. It's pretty cool. Alright, well. Boss done. There's one doorway here. Okay. I hear chains. Maybe that's just me. Probably not, though. Why do I keep hearing sounds? I do not appreciate sounds. Oh, hi, Mark. Alright, then. I was expecting him to kind of follow me out, but, I guess he just wanted to blow up. Bonfire. Alright, well, we have 40,000 souls, so let's, go spend them, I suppose. Making progress, killing bosses, things are going well.
Bearer of the less.
Still nowhere near where I need to be for, you know, levels, because I still need to get my faith up high enough to use lightning spear, my adaptation high enough to have about 110 agility, which will take a while. I need my vigor to be up at 20, so I have a good health pool. Or at least 20 vigor is a good health pool for Dark Souls 1. I don't know if that's the same cap here. My endurance is still way low. My vitality could probably use some work. Attunement's probably fine. But strength and dex are like my damaging stats, and I still have a lot to put into them. So let's just start with the vigor. Get this all the way up there. Yeah, get some good health. So I'm gonna put one more point in vigor, get that up to 20, and then I guess go into adaptation. But a good health pool is always necessary. Oh, and I could go back to the Doors of Ferris and see where that side path goes. So let's do that. Let's see, where's that? There it is. Yeah, I'm surprised this dog is still spawning after the number of times I had to kill it. without an archer, this guy is rather rudimentary to kill. There we go. Alright, so we have one lockstone, and there was one gate over this way. That I'm assuming leads us to the higher area where the third lock is for the main door, perhaps? You know, those act like dogs, but they kind of seem more like rats. So I'm not sure what to call them exactly. Okay, this doesn't help me at all. Why do I want this guy out? Does he drop smithing stones? Does killing him open another route somewhere? Or maybe opening this opened another route somewhere and this was like the punishment for opening it? I'm not sure. Did I just waste a lockstone to unlock that random enemy? Oh. There's another place to put one to probably open this. That's probably what it is that there's just random locks around that you need to figure out which one opens the path upwards, which might be this one. Or there might even be more locks around here that I just didn't see. Alright, well, I guess I need to collect more of those lock stones before I come back here. Oh, and there might be another lockstone for that door. I see why they call it the Doors of Ferris, because obviously there's many, many more than one. Anyways, made some progress there, I suppose. Back to wherever we were... Lost Bastille? Yeah. Got a ladder. We got some stairs. Let's go with the stairs first. Alright. Oh, is this a shortcut to earlier? No? It just looked very similar to places I'd already been. Alright, got big room. Lots of barrels. Hopefully not all explosive. Oh no. That answered that question. You explosive too? Oh, you're explosive, but you don't just explode once. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'll just leave that there. Does this open both gates? Rather if it didn't. What does this do for me? Oh, it does that. Alright. Can I kill this guy? Oh, they're both reusable. Alright then. Luckily my claymore has more than enough range to deal with them. So this is what the prized pot collection is for. It's to store these dudes. We'll just take no chances, destroy all those. What's up here? More of them. Nice. Oh no. I managed to hit so perfectly that I let one out without actually killing him, which is quite counterproductive for me. There we go. Problem solved. Oh my gosh. Luckily, they're all slow to react. Nice. Really? You put... Oh my gosh, you put a bonfire right past a statue, so I have to use a branch of yore to... That is diabolical. You know, this Dark Souls game, it is evil. Or at least whoever made it was significantly either masochistic or sadistic. One or the other. Or both, who knows. Because they sometimes could go together. That guy's got a lot of range. Alright, well, probably boss time. Because, I mean, if there's a bonfire that close, it's probably a boss of some sort. Nope, it's just the next zone. Well, that's good, because I was probably not ready for another boss right then. What's down here? It's an archer. If you wanted to be stealthy, you should probably not have your crossbow stretching around the edge of the wall. Human effigy. Nice. Still haven't used any of those, but in case I would need to, it's nice to have them. These guys are annoying. That's why they get backstabbed. My replenishment's still going. So I guess the only way to go is elevator. We're making some decent progress, you know. Making good time. But I'm probably not going to stream too much longer. I got some things to do. Oh. My loot. Alright. I'm riding the elevator all the way back up, then riding it back down, and I'm dropping off to get the loot. Because, obviously, it must be something worth all the effort. Why does it look like there's water at the bottom? That's weird. And now. A knife. And a disembodied crossbow. Fun. Alright, well that was all good. Is this... Can I walk in this? Okay, I can walk in this. You guys know how I feel about... Oh no, another sentry guy. You guys know how I feel about waist-high water. It's not good. Alright, well, this was fun. Send me a postcard. Hopefully he can't come in here. Oh, we might as well put replenishment on as well so we can heal throughout the fight. I hope there's a bonfire somewhere around here. And I hope that there's not more of these guys, because that would be rather annoying. Can you just stay in this loop, please? That would be very nice for me. So my claymore might break before defeating you because it keeps clanging against the wall. Staggered ya. There we go. You know, I'm practically like a mage with all the cheese I've been throwing out. That... Oh, it's an explodey guy. In waist-high water, those are not what I want to see. Actually, this would be kind of like the worst form of torture right here, is if you just chain someone to a wall in this height of water, because then they can't sit down correctly without having their head underwater. So they're just forced to constantly stand in the cold water, and then eventually their legs will give out and they have to slowly drown. That'd be incredibly dark. I love it. Anything to get me out of the water. More of these guys. It's locked. Is that a Hide Knight? Why is he in jail? Okay, we need to go up the other side. Get rid of this guy before he causes any trouble. Keep hearing a bunch of enemy noises, but I don't see any enemies around. Maybe this guy. Alright, well, if this door doesn't open... Nope, then I guess we just try the big door? I don't know. This almost seems like it's a dead end. Oh, I keep hearing them because they're all down in the water. Of course. Why would I ever think that the enemies would be in the convenient area for me to kill them? We got more of these guys. Still hit me, nice. Please get up. Thank you. Yeah, the water makes these guys very annoying to deal with. I have 0 replenishments left. I have a hunch that we're not alone in this room. And as soon as I pick up this item, there's like 4 of them that are just gonna pop up. No? Alright. Is there a bonfire, like, anywhere near here? Anywhere at all? Because that would be nice. I haven't seen an accessible bonfire in this entire zone. You know, there's the one locked behind the gate a while back, but Everything's just locked. Okay. Maybe there's one in one of those areas? It's worth a try. Let's see. Is there anyone hanging on the side of the bridge? No? Okay. Assuming that's a boss, because that's a safe assumption. Everything's locked. What do I need to do to open these? You get a key later or something? Or did I miss the key? Maybe that's the key. Yeah, everything's just locked. Please be a key. No, it's just a life gem. Alright, so we're out of heals, not at full health, but we might as well walk in here, see what we're dealing with. Yep, definitely a boss. I don't even know if I recognize this one. Alright. Dude in shackles has big sword. And it's dark. Dark boss room. Fun. Ow. That is BS. It's like his running attack is like the only attack he's used. Alright, well, he seems fast and long range, which is the opposite of me. So that's gonna be fun. I'll need to devise... Let's check what's down here. Because I'll need to devise a fast way to get to him, rather than the 10-minute long arduous journey I just took. Uh-oh. I wasn't here. Alright, well, I guess my instinct to not go down the ladder was good the first time. Yeah, that's weird, because I was spam clicking there, and it was not allowing me to attack. Dark Souls 2 is very weird. Hey. Loot. Ah, that's the Bastille key. I'm assuming that's the one I need to unlock all these doors. And maybe even unlock the way to the bonfire around that boss. That's not good. Anytime you walk into an open space and you hear the flapping of wings, that is a bad sign. A very, very, very bad sign. Alright, hey dudes, can you just not... Like, out of all the things you could do, not is what I would prefer. This is not a good place. I activated the dragon. Or whatever that thing is. I'm not stopping to find out. Oh yeah, I never went up the ladder. I just went down and then never came back, so. Hey, look. Oh, they're not. Oh, they're not. Those aren't dragons, those are gargoyles. Yeah, I would rather not. Alright, well, down seems to be the only way, but at least we have a new bonfire to rest at. Wait, is that a corpse? Does it have money? It does. Nice. Well, let's give this boss man another attempt. Did I didn't send the elevator back up. Please pull lever quickly. Or as slowly as you like, you know, that's fine too. Because, you know, time really... Saying time is of the essence, they didn't know what they were talking about. Alright, not even close. Now, I am worried because what I got is called the Bastille Key, but this place is called like Sinner's Rise or something. So I wonder if that key is to be used retroactively, like backtracking through. Oh, and this guy's still here. Sweet. Let's just keep running, shall we? Let's see if this key works. Nice, okay. My worries were not reasonable, apparently. That's just a shortcut up on that side. I'm assuming this is the shortcut up on this side, so I might as well open all of these to give myself the widest variety of ways I can get around the zone. Let's go up to the right and left of here. See if there's a bonfire right next to this boss, which would be very nice of them. Which is why I doubt it. Interesting. You just have like a little sludge aqueduct into his room. That's fine. It's very normal. Yeah, I don't know why I need to be in here. Are those body parts? Maybe. Who knows? Alright, well, all of that was useless. So let's get into the boss again, I suppose. Man, that hits me every time. He has such a long range. So fast. Let me use this. He did not let me use this. I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead. Thought I was dead, but I'm not dead. Why did you not use the healing item when I pressed R? Alright, and he's literally so fast I have yet to get an attack off on him. Why do I have to press R multiple times before it'll actually heal? That's very annoying. Alright, and while this guy is very aggressive, he isn't incredibly durable, which is a plus. And his movesets do still have openings in them. You know, you just being on the defensive is kind of annoying. Like, I've gotten used to you being on the offensive, so you defending now is change of pace I'm not a fan of. Okay. I don't like jump attacks. I think the majority of the Dark Souls community also would agree. Jump attacks are not kosher. And no, I do not know what salt has to do with this. Other than I'm probably going to be very salty. I wonder if he's just blocking there, or if he's like getting ready to parry me or something. Because I wouldn't put it past this guy. The greed. It consumes me. Okay. Well. Was that second try? It was either second or third try. Either way, not bad. I don't like these noises though. Alright, well, big door. Let's go out here. Skew. A bonfire. I don't trust it. I entirely expect the developers of this game to put... Oh, okay. Return to the far... Do I want to? Is that a thing Because I was gonna say, I totally expect the developers of this game to make this be a mimic, right before the bonfire. Okay, we're safe. Nice. Hey, and a branch of yore. That's good. Sure. We'll return to the... What's your face? That sounds fine by me. Oh, okay. This is where that leads me. Nice.
You have acquired the soul of an old one.
Sweet.
That is more than most undead can say.
Alright. That's it? Alright, nice. Good stuff. Level me up. Alright, so we get 1 vigor. And then maybe some endurance. 10 more stamina for me. And then I guess just more adaptation. That's good. That's very good. We get up to 96 agility. Alright. Well, we killed some old dude. And made some very good progress, even though the first hour and a half was me just hitting my head against the same thing over and over, but we made it through, and we made good progress, got a lot of levels. So I think I'm just gonna end the stream here and pick this up tomorrow? Is tomorrow Sunday? If tomorrow's Sunday, then I'm not picking it up tomorrow. If tomorrow is not Sunday, I'll be picking it up tomorrow. Because I have a hard time keeping track of what day it is at any given time. So yeah, and I don't think Morg is streaming today, and even if she was, she wouldn't be streaming right now. So we're just gonna be ending off like that. So I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Dark Souls 2 and probably more suffering. See you later.